Success is built daily, not discovered suddenly. Let me tell you something most people never learn until life teaches it the hard way. Success is not something you stumble upon one lucky afternoon. It is not hiding behind a door that suddenly opens, and it is not waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Success is built quietly, daily, almost invisibly by ordinary people who decide to do ordinary things with extraordinary consistency. And the tragedy is not that people fail. The tragedy is that so many people are searching for a shortcut to something that only responds to steady effort. I once met a man who was frustrated with life. He told me he had been waiting for his break for years. He said he had talent, ideas, ambition, and dreams, but nothing seemed to happen for him. He watched others rise while he stayed in the same place, and his conclusion was simple. They must be luckier, more connected, or somehow chosen. I listened carefully and then asked him one simple question. What are you doing every day that is building the future you want? He paused, and in that pause was the real answer. He was waiting for success to arrive instead of constructing it piece by piece. Life rewards builders, not wishers, and the tools of construction are not dramatic. They are habits, disciplines, attitudes, and small decisions repeated long enough to compound into something remarkable. People admire success when they see it, but they rarely admire the long, quiet process that made it inevitable. The late nights when no one was watching, the early mornings when quitting would have been easier. The small improvements that seemed insignificant at the time but changed everything over the years. Most people want the harvest without respecting the seasons. They want the fruit without planting the seed, watering the soil, and pulling the weeds. But life is very consistent. It will not be fooled by intention alone. It responds to action, especially the action you take when motivation fades and discipline must carry you forward. That is why success is built daily. It is shaped by what you choose to do when no applause is coming and no reward is immediate. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who worked a simple job. Nothing glamorous, nothing impressive. Every day looked the same to anyone watching from the outside. Same hours, same routine, same paycheck. But what no one noticed was what he did before work and after work. He read a little every day while others watched television. He practiced his skills while others complained about their circumstances. He saved a portion of his income while others spent every dollar they earned. And none of it made him famous, wealthy, or admired in the short term. In fact, it made him look boring. Years passed, and suddenly people noticed him. They called him an overnight success. They asked how he did it so quickly. But it was not quick at all. It was slow, deliberate, and sometimes discouraging. The difference was not intelligence or luck. The difference was that he understood something most people ignore. He understood that success is not discovered suddenly. It is assembled daily. Every day you are becoming something. You are either becoming stronger or weaker, wiser or more careless, disciplined or distracted. There is no neutral ground. Life does not pause while you decide. It moves forward, and you move with it or fall behind. That is why the smallest daily choices matter more than the grand decisions people wait for. The choice to read instead of scroll, to save instead of spend, to practice instead of procrastinate, to learn instead of complain. These choices seem insignificant today, but they are shaping your future quietly and relentlessly. People often ask for motivation when what they really need is a standard. Motivation comes and goes, but standards stay. When you set a standard for how you live, how you work, and how you treat your responsibilities, you no longer negotiate with yourself every morning. You already know what is expected, and when your standards rise, your life has no choice but to rise with them. That is how daily discipline turns into long-term success. The world is full of people who are surprised by their own results. Some are surprised by success, and some are surprised by failure, but neither should be a surprise. Results are predictable. If you plant poor habits, you will harvest disappointment. If you plant strong habits, you will harvest opportunity. Nature never lies. It always pays back exactly what you invest, sometimes with interest, sometimes with penalties, but always fairly. One of the greatest mistakes people make is waiting for confidence before taking action. Confidence is not a prerequisite for success. It is a byproduct of consistent effort. You do not become confident by waiting, you become confident by doing. Every small promise you keep to yourself builds trust, and trust builds belief. Over time, belief turns into certainty, and certainty is what allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things. You do not need a perfect plan to start, but you do need a commitment to show up. Showing up daily, even imperfectly, is more powerful than waiting for the right mood, the right timing, or the right conditions. Conditions are never perfect. They never have been and never will be. The people who succeed are simply the ones who decide to act anyway. There will be days when your effort seems pointless, days when progress feels invisible, days when you wonder if any of it matters. Those are the days that matter most, because anyone can work when results are obvious, but builders work when results are hidden. And the hidden work is what creates visible success later. Just like roots grow underground long before a tree appears above the surface, your daily efforts are strengthening something you cannot yet see. Understand this deeply. Life will not change for you unless you change. Wishing does not change your income. Hoping does not change your health. Complaining does not change your future. But small, intelligent actions repeated daily will eventually change everything. And when that change finally becomes visible, people will call it luck, timing, or destiny. Let them. You will know the truth. The moral of the story is simple but powerful. Success is not found, it is formed. It is not a moment, it is a process. It is not an accident, it is a habit. If you want a different life, start with a different day. If you want extraordinary results, commit to ordinary disciplines performed consistently over time. Build your success quietly, patiently, and faithfully, and one day the world will see what you have been constructing all along. Because in the end, success is built daily, not discovered suddenly.